Hello.
Oh, wait, it's still thinking.
I just
There we go. There we go. Hello.
Hola. Hello.
It's Friday, which means it is Imagine Your Story Day. And we've been telling stories in different ways each week. And we have another different way to tell a story today.
And I'm a puppy today.
So we are going to imagine, Madeline and I are going to imagine our story.
Oh, and we also got hair feathers today.
We did.
First time my mom got a hair feather.
See Madeline's?
And then my mom.
There's mine. See? Oh, say hi, Jima. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Okay, so for this week's version of Imagine Your Story, I have printed out words that are typical fairy tale words. And
I'll pick this.
we don't know what's in them. Okay. What I kind of do, Madeline hasn't seen them. See, they're just little strips of paper, words on them. And so we're just going to reach in blindly and pick one at a time. We'll alternate and we will build a story that way. Okay? So that is what we are.
I don't get it.
Well, just like how we use the story cubes. Remember how we use the story blocks?
Yeah, but I still don't get it.
We're going to pick a word, and that's going to be the next part of our story.
The bottom's always the best one.
Okay, so Madeline, you're going to start our story?
Troll.
What is your word?
Troll.
Okay, so our story's going to start with a troll. What's the troll doing?
There was a ginormous troll.
Where did the troll live?
In a pineapple.
Was he nice troll?
No.
No? He was a mean troll?
No, he was a mean troll.
Oh no. Okay, so we have a ginormous troll that lives in a pineapple. That is mean. Okay, let's see what. Let's reach in. Let's see what's gonna come next.
I want a unicorn.
I got frog. I got frog. Okay, so there was a pond outside of the pineapple troll house, and in it was a very special talking frog. And he liked to spy on the troll, but he'd never actually been able to talk to the troll. But he's always very interested in what the troll was doing. Okay, what's coming next, Madeline?
Then there was a dragon who lived in a Twizzler.
No.
It lived in a Twizzler.
No, not in a Twizzler.
It lived in a volcano.
Okay.
And the volcano was gonna erupt, so the dragon put fire into it.
To make it not erupt?
No, to make it erupt. He was also mean.
Okay.
He was friends with the troll.
Okay. So the dragon and the troll are in cahoots.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see what happens next. Forest. I got forest. Okay. So the lava is coming down from the volcano, and there are all the little animals that live in the forest, and they're seeing this lava coming down, and they decide to climb to the tops of the trees to try and be safe from the lava. Okay.
Down.
Okay.
One of the animals was the princess animal, and it was wearing a ginormous black gown.
Okay.
It was a sheep.
A sheep in the forest?
Yeah.
Was it the enormous black gown on?
Yeah.
Okay. You never
Oh,
know what
no.
you're gonna get with our stories. Then, oh, I got cottage. Okay. So the the um the gowned up sheep. When she was at the top of the tree, she was able to. She was looking and she saw a tiny cottage in the distance, and she thought if she could get her friends to go with her, that would be a good place to hide from the troll and the dragon. So they decided to leap from the tree to tree, try and get to the cottage.
I got princess. There was a live princess who was human, and
Did she live at the cottage?
she lived in the cottage.
Oh.
And the cottage had metal around
Why?
because she was trying to be safe from the lava.
Okay.
And they still had windows that were see-through metal.
Okay.
Make sense?
Sure. I got glass slippers. Okay. So this princess that lives in the cottage, her favorite thing to wear is her glass slippers, and she likes to they're something she was able to keep with her when she had to leave the castle to go live in the cottage. And so she likes to take them out at lunchtime and walk around her cottage with her glass slippers on.
But the best are on the bottom because you always put the best in first.
They're totally random.
Damsel.
Damsel.
Damsel. What's this?
It's like a lady.
What type of lady?
Any kind of lady you want.
That basically means female.
Yeah.
So the person who lived with the princess was named Katie, and who was basically her maid and make sure she would stay out of trouble.
Okay. Does the princess have a name?
Ruby?
Okay.
Amethyst?
So the damsel's name is Katie, the one that helps her out,
Mm-hmm.
and the princess is Ruby Amethyst.
No, just Amethyst.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I got horse.
Oh.
Okay. So the princess has a horse in a stable outside of the cottage that she likes to ride into the forest. But she is worried about the lava coming from the dragon's volcano. And so puts a ladder up and gets her horse up on the roof of her cottage to keep her safe.
What's on top of the cottage? Keep it there.
She put it on the roof so the lava doesn't, she thinks the lava's not going to get up that high.
I mean, like, how does the horse stay up there, not fall off?
It's a flat roof.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What'd you get?
The troll found a beanstalk.
You got beanstalk.
And the troll found a beanstalk and wanted to live there because it was the place where he didn't want to get lava on him.
He didn't want to live in his pineapple anymore?
Well, he brought his pineapple house with him. He can shrink and get into that.
Okay.
But, like, he wanted to be in here just to be safe.
Right up on top of the beanstalk?
Uh-huh.
Where was the beanstalk? Was it in the forest?
It was right next to the cottage.
Ah, okay. And then along came a bear. And this bear was hungry. This bear wasn't worried about the lava. He was just hungry. Um, but this bear was vegetarian, and this bear was very interested in Princess Amethyst's garden, and so decided to raid it and get all the lettuce and cucumbers and tomatoes and zucchini and squash out of it.
Tomatoes.
So, um,
But did she have a garden outside or on the inside?
outside.
Because the outside's where the lava's coming out.
No, but the bear wasn't worried about the lava.
I mean, for the plants, they'd be melted.
Well, lava hasn't reached the cottage yet. They're still preparing. Madeline?
I want to mix up. King.
Okay.
There was the bear found himself in front of the king, and it was a talking bear, and he wanted to just ask why there was red stuff coming out of a giant block with a hole in it.
What did the king say?
We must get out of here. We must do. That's a lava. He couldn't build peace.
Okay, let's see what happens next. Ooh, I got drawbridge. Okay, so the king decides to raise the drawbridge so that no one else can get into the castle, because the castle is high enough up on the hill that the lava's not going to come. But then none of the townsfolk or even the princess can make it into the castle if they don't have access to the drawbridge. But the king just wants to protect himself. And so he raises the drawbridge. Everyone's left to fend for themselves. What do you have?
Curse.
Curse.
So there was a witch who got the princess's attention while she wanted to head for the castle, but she ran into her before she could even reach the place where it protects the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And
She put a curse on somebody?
she put a curse on her so that the next time she goes into the castle, she steals all of their money and gives it to her. And then she turns into a cat.
The witch does?
No, then the princess turns into a
Oh.
cat.
After she goes in and steals all the
But
money?
then her eyes change color to purple.
Interesting. Okay, we're going to do a couple more for our story, okay?
Oh,
Magic. Okay. But so the princess, who is now a cat.
No, she's not a cat yet.
Oh.
Once she gets the stuff, she turns into a cat.
Okay.
Ow! She's a talking cat though, and she still has all the stuff she's wearing into a cat uniform.
Well, remember that frog from the beginning?
Uh-huh.
He has magic powers. Okay, and he loves the princess, and he doesn't want to see her turn into a cat.
How does he know?
He heard the witch putting the curse on the princess. So the frog is determined to use his magic to save the princess from the witch's curse. Okay.
So there was a toad who was evil, who stopped the frog and took away his powers. And when he did, he took him and the frog underwater, and he noticed that his toad was his old.
Toad was the frog's older brother?
Yay!
Oh.
But the toad didn't want him using magic because it was too dangerous
Okay.
for him.
Huh. Okay, we're each gonna do one more, okay?
Oh,
So we gotta wrap up our story. Let's see. Spell. The 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 black gowned sheep from the forest has shown up and is under a spell. Where they can grow really, really big. So it's a growth spell. And so now the sheep within her black gown is giant and is bigger than the castle that the king lives in.
And that's pretty big.
And is determined to rescue the princess and the nice animals like the frog and the horse from the evil animals like the troll and the toad.
It's not evil. It's just things that the magic's too dangerous.
Oh, okay. So then the giant sheep that's under a growth spell is going to rescue the toad too. Okay, Madeline, how's our story end? Oh, that's a good one.
I'm not doing that one.
Okay, pick another one.
So
Yeah, say what word it is.
princess finds a sword.
Sword.
And when you pick up the sword, any curse that's on any animal wears off.
What about a curse that's on a human?
Human's an animal.
Okay.
Mammal. So, yeah.
And so how did it end?
Everyone had no curses on them, and the lava ended because that's a curse.
Oh, because the dragon put the curse on the volcano to make all that lava.
Yeah.
So they all lived. Oh.
Happy. I don't know how to spell after though.
They all lived happy. Madeline said they all lived happy. I like that. They all lived happy. So that was fun. We created a new story. Next week we'll create another story in a different way. Not sure what way. But yeah, that was just using random words, and we just built a story, and it was fun doing it with Madeline. It's fun to do it with somebody. So thanks for hanging out with us, and oh, thanks, Mom. That's very sweet.
Bye.
And let's see, it's Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, and we have open outdoor hours from 10 to 2 at the library. So stop in if you'd like. I'd be happy to get you some new books. And then we'll be back next week with all new videos and content for you.
Oh, bye.
Right? Okay. I think that's going to be it for us. So thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.